Look, I know what you're thinking. Doc, this goes against every single thing you've been trying to teach us. And I know, guys, I know, I'm sorry I let you down, but please, you gotta hear me out before you judge me, okay? Why, hello there, guys. Listen, if you're new to the channel, welcome to quite possibly the dumbest thing you're gonna watch all day. And if you've been around the channel for a while, what else would you expect from Thailand's happiest hobo? Yes, guys, it's Dr. Mark Sabian teaching you how to survive and thrive living in Thailand. And guys, I'm gonna tell you something. I have fallen into that same trap that most men do when they come to Thailand. I have fallen in love. And I'm gonna be straight up honest with you guys. 3 different loves. Can you imagine that? 3. I'm not talking about a threesome or anything like that. No, guys, I'm talking I have fallen in love 3 times at the same time. Anybody that tells you, oh, you can only love one, no, that's not true, guys. I'm gonna tell you something, especially here in Thailand, because there's so much beauty that you can't help but fall in love 2, 3, 4, even 5 times a day here. It can happen, trust me. You go down to the beach and see some of the, believe me when I tell you, it can happen to anyone, and it has happened to the doctor. So today I'm reaching out to you guys, my viewers, my subscribers, my friends, to try and help me choose the right love for me. So guys, again, I'm going to introduce you to the 3 loves that I have in my life, and I want you guys to tell me which one you think suits me better and is going to make me happy and help me live my best life. So without further ado, let me introduce you to Raquel. So guys, listen, Raquel is absolutely drop dead gorgeous, and there is nothing like a classic redhead, guys. Let me introduce you to my first choice for the true love of my life. Now, obviously, Raquel is one unbelievably hot, gorgeous, sexy as, well, you get the picture. Let's face it, how many times have you seen anything with curves like this? A body like that? Oh my God. Now, I will say this much like a lot of these beauties in Thailand, there are some fake things that poke out a little bit, shall we say, like these. I'm not overly fond of them. I mean, they look great, but are they necessary? Do they really serve a purpose at all, except for drawing every guy's attention to it? And that is one of the downsides to having this as the love of my life. Everywhere I go, I'm going to be worried about guys wanting to, well, enjoy it. I'm going to be scared to death of who's going to steal this from me? Who's going to break my heart first? Will it be Raquel or some random guy that sees her and wants her for himself? I mean, honestly, who wouldn't want this? But again, I question, am I just trying to find my youth again? Am I trying to recapture being a kid and remembering what it was like to have such passion when I was in love? I don't know, guys. I don't know. What do you guys think of this one? Now, don't say I didn't warn you that this could possibly be the dumbest thing you watched all day. So guys, listen, if you're new to the channel, that's obviously not what you were expecting this video to be. However, if you've been here more than 5 minutes, you knew where this was going probably 2 minutes into it. However, I'm actually being serious this time. I am ready to make that commitment. I'm ready to make the next step here in Thailand and buy myself a present. I really believe that I deserve this, and it's going to be my Christmas present to myself. So I need your help choosing. Which one do I go with? Do I choose Raquel, the fiery redhead, who, let's face it, is gorgeous, but because of her youthful attractiveness, she's been around the block a few times, if you know what I'm saying. High mileage. Or do I go with the elegance and the beauty that is Joy, who, despite her tame appearance, is a complete vixen underneath? Now guys, if I'm being completely honest with you, joy was never anything that anyone would ever associate with my life. Work, stress, and discombobulation, yes, but joy, oh hell no. Not until I moved to Thailand did I actually experience true joy. So I would like to introduce you to the appropriately named Joy. Guys, this is such a pleasure, this bike. You cannot imagine how much I love this. Now, unlike Raquel, this one is very subtle, yet trust me, underneath this elegant, classy exterior, it's 150 cc's, does 60 miles an hour, and it cruises just, oh, I love that bike. Or do I go with the one that most likely I'm going to spend the most time and dedicate the most love to? This is a 1964 Vespa, so this is 59 years old today, believe it or not. It's in incredible condition. It's never been restored. It's like me, it's old, it's tired, it's broken down, it's got tons of baggage, but I think this is the most beautiful thing in the world. That being the classical beauty, the vintage Vespa known as Sophia. Guys, listen, leave your comments below. Let me know which one you think I should pick, because I honestly don't know which one to go with. You know, the redhead, yes, beautiful. Joy has really captured my heart, but I have always wanted a vintage Vespa. I just worry, am I going to spend too much time on maintenance, too much money on maintenance, and is it just going to break my heart in the end? So please guys, help me live my best life possible. And as I like to say, if you're living anything less than the best, why bother? Kids, you only have one life. Don't waste it being anything but happy. And if happiness is driving a Vespa, do it, kids. Until next time, cheers. Look, let's be honest, the young ones are fun, they're flirtatious, they're exciting, they're fast, but nothing compares to a classic beauty like this one. Guys, I'm gonna tell you something, the doctor's finally taking his own advice for a change. I'm constantly preaching to you guys, when you're looking for the love of your life, do it in your own generation. Make sure you know that they're not a kid like those other bikes are. This one, guys, believe it or not, is 59 years old today, and it is still, I think, the most beautiful thing on the face of the earth. Now, I will say this much, guys. They constantly tell you to be careful meeting your heroes, and my Vespa experience has been exactly that. Guys, I'm gonna tell you something. The blue Vespa in the beginning, I've been driving that for the past month and a half, and although I love it, cruising in traffic, it's terrible. It's one of the worst bikes I've ever had, to be honest with you. So what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to buy this bike. It's 42,000 baht, that's the price that we've agreed on. I'm going to have it completely restored back to its original luster, and then I'm going to actually have it, believe it or not, completely broken down and shipped back to my condo overseas, and I will reassemble it there and put it in my living room. Sadly enough, I'm not going to be able to drive the bike because there's no paperwork, no documentation for it. So I could technically drive it here in Phuket, but the problem with that is if you get stopped, you can get a fine. You cannot ship the bike out fully, completely without proper documentation. So I will have it completely restored, then completely broken down, shipped overseas, where it will be reassembled and put in my living room, and I will get to look at this absolutely gorgeous work of art. There's no other way to describe this other than it's perfection on two wheels, guys. There's a reason why Vespas have been around since the dawn of scooters. I mean, this is, again, it's perfect.